If you got the real deal, why you gotta watch it, girl?
True.
I'm so sorry, babe. Like, it's not me. It's my hormones, you know? And I know it's not an excuse, but like...
Yeah.
No, it is. It's not an excuse. It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Ini dokternya perempuan atau laki? Laki.
You don't know.
No uterus, no opinion. Itu aku kayak nyawa kan. Aku nggak masuk. It's like you're by JJ. It's like iya. But I crave like gold.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of In Her Views, di mana kita bisa ngomongin banyak banget hal dan pastinya safe space buat semua perempuan dan juga laki-laki untuk ngomongin hal-hal yang penting. Dan hari ini saya akan menjadi moderator. Di sesi ini saya Shana Suartono tentunya. Di sini tidak sendirian, ada beberapa teman saya, ada beberapa kakak saya juga. Mungkin saya perkenalkan dulu. Kakak.
Oh ya.
Ada juga ada adik. Yang paling yang di sini adalah adik saya.
Yay, the baby of the family.
Baby of the family, it's KB. Hi KB.
Hi.
Lalu ada Caroline
Hello,
Soerachmat.
I'm the big sis.
The
Well, I'm
big
in the
sis.
second one.
Okay, and the big
Firstborn.
sis. Hi, Marisa
I'm the
Anita.
big sis. Hi.
And we have Kai Surya here. Hi. Hai, oke. Kita akan ngomongin satu hal yang kayaknya semua perempuan ngalamin. Nggak tahu tapi seperti apa untuk tubuh masing-masing pastinya berbeda. Karena kita akan ngomongin PMS atau Premenstrual Syndrome. Sebelum kita memulai, saya berikan definisinya dulu. Premenstrual syndrome. Apa itu PMS? PMS is a collection of physical and emotional symptoms that can occur in the weeks before a period. It can affect anyone who has a period. So, as Rachel Green said, no uterus, no opinion ya di sini.
I like that.
Jadi,
No uterus,
no uterus, no opinion. Kita akan ngomongin bagi yang punya uterus aja, karena memang buat kita semua aja. Ini ada 5 uterus di sini, belum lagi nanti yang akan nonton ya. Ini pasti berbeda-beda buat semua orang. Kalau kalian sendiri nih, kayak kita mulai dari yang di sana yang uterusnya lagi occupied ya saat ini ya.
Occupied uterus ya.
PMS buat lo kayak gimana Kai?
PMS buat gue berbagai macam. If I'm healthy, I feel very horny during the PMS.
Luteal phase.
The luteal phase is just something. Tapi kalau gue lagi capek tuh biasanya because I have an autoimmune disorder, it can be like an autoimmune flare. Jadi badan gue bisa sakit, kayak bisa bengkak gitu. And then it goes away once the period comes.
Oke.
So it's various things, but I'm never the oh my god I'm so sad, I'm so emotional gitu.
Hello, middle child.
Tapi gue bisa
Me too,
gue bisa kayak I'm looking for comfort gitu. It's the phase where I look for comfort, kayak my blanket atau Hallmark movies.
Yes.
Kalau nonton
Oh my God,
film gue
yes.
maunya yang gue tahu bakal happy ending, udah gitu aja.
Yeah, are you sure it's Hallmark, not 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, I don't need to watch it.
365 days.
Oh, you know, if you got the real deal, why you gotta watch it, girl?
True.
Although it's not always available, that's why Hallmark is.
Tetap by request.
Gak kebeli. Kalau dia lagi ada di sini pas iya, oke.
Oke, kita shift ke Marisa Anita.
Ya, aku sama kayak kamu Syah sama Carol dan KB. Pasti bawaannya gampang nangis.
Yes,
Dikit-dikit tuh nangis gitu loh. Dan untungnya bukan tipe yang marah-marah ya. Dan biasanya kalau misalnya aku udah PMS tuh aku kasih tahu orang di sekitarku. Gue lagi PMS nih, jadi kalau misalnya gue tiba-tiba emosional atau nangis atau apa, ya it's okay, it's not your fault, bukan salah lo, emang gue lagi emosional aja gitu.
That's nice.
Iya dong sayang, kalau nggak kasihan, kadang-kadang orang-orang di sekitar kita tuh suka bingung, tadi gue ngapain ya, apa gue salah ya sama Marisa ya, jadi untuk menghindari hal itu gue selalu kayak ngasih di depan gitu, ngasih tahu. Craving tuh juga ada. Lucu banget, tapi cravingnya tuh setiap bulan tuh lain-lain. Yang terakhir gue biasa gak suka makan coklat. Bulan lalu tiba-tiba spesifik lagi hot coklat. Tapi bikinnya bukan pakai bubuk ya, bener-bener coklat
Real
batangan. Gue melt, gue lelehin, terus kasih sedikit cabe, sama susu. Oh best girls. Nggak pakai.
Alright.
Spesifik ya.
I know.
Very specific.
Coba. Rawit atau cabai merah keriting nggak apa-apa?
Jamu merah keriting nggak apa-apa sayang.
I'll try that.
Oke. Silakan Caroline Soerachmat. Mau dijin Bu?
I'm like my first big sis. A little bit here and there. But first and foremost, I would like to say this directly to the one that's in 24/7 with me. It is not an excuse. Thank you, Shahnaz, for bringing up this topic because it's always been during like coming to my PMS and PMS, we always kind of fight, right? Because I'm very sensitive. I cry. I'm mad. Oh, I can be like, yes.
Senggol bacok ya kalau kata orang.
And then after
We were
that,
there.
I'm there. And he's like, what is happening to you? Like, you're having like your PMS. This should not be an excuse for you. You should control yourself. I can't control it.
Nggak, hormon nggak bisa sih kita kontrol.
I can't. And I'm always, angry. And then I'm crying. And I do crave. But I crave like gold.
Ya orang kenapa? Gimana tuh? Gimana? Gue
Oh my God. That is like, honey.
Antam.
Exactly. Not like necessarily the gold that we wear. It's like,
aduh gue sakit
it's
kepala.
like last month, I'm like, I want gold. He's like, what?
Berapa keping?
Like, why? Why are you getting older and you're getting more materialistic? I'm like, I don't know. It's your hormones. Blame on my hormones.
Tutup kalengnya Mari Regal boleh nggak? That's cool.
I mean, like, something that's more, worth of itness, right? Yeah, maybe next month, honey, it's gonna be diamonds. So you better be ready. Like, yes, I need natural resources to be close to me. Shana's always teaching me about energy, and those things, has an energy for me. But yeah, it's moodness. The mood is just like a roller coaster ride.
Moody ya.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, KB?
I don't think I've ever craved gold. Maybe I'll get there in a few years. I'll let you know. But I think basically what you all have just said, I can also relate. I get really emotional.
Yeah.
And my body feels tired most of the time. Yeah. It's like, when you just know there's nothing necessarily wrong, but you just know in your body that you're about to get your period and you're going through PMS. I get, moody, just easily annoyed.
Yeah.
It's just like, the sock story with my husband.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother level during my PMS. Yeah. I'm like, this is not meant to be here. I would actually go to him like, you see this? It's not meant to be here. That's really bad. And I'm so sorry, babe. Like, it's not me. It's my hormones, And I know it's not an excuse, but
No, it is. It's not an excuse. It's just the way it is.
it's just the way it is. And my boobs get really, really tender. Oh, I don't know if that happens to you guys. It's just like, oh my God, something hold it. It's just, and my nipples just get all like, ooh. But I do get really pretty horny.
You get really sensitive, right?
Yeah. Really sensitive, horny.
He's tired when you're horny.
Yeah, no, that will not work. He can't be tired. I'm tired. You're not tired. So that Hallmark movies, candles. I don't have a specific craving. I'm just really hungry all the time.
Oh, okay.
For gold.
For gold. Exactly. For anything and everything.
Okay.
But I think for me it's just really I try every month to tone down my emotions, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. It's something that you really can't control.
Dan meskipun lo tahu gitu ya, kayak gue setuju banget gitu. Tadi Marisa bilang kalau gue kasih tahu sekeliling gue kalau gue PMS. Iya sih gitu, tapi tetap aja kadang tuh buat gue tuh kayak kenapa sih gue harus ngerasa kayak gini gitu loh. Gue masih ada rasa kayak dan pasti ada satu titik gue tuh desperate banget karena gue capek gitu kan. Gue capek. Gue gak tahu gimana caranya mengontrol semuanya gitu. Dan
Emang gak bisa dikontrol.
Emang gak bisa dikontrol. Tapi the feeling of kayak lo tiba-tiba exhausted banget ya. Untuk semuanya lo overwhelmed. Karena lo sedih, lo marah, lo sensitif
one.
semuanya.
emotions.
Dan dulu tuh my partner used to say kayak, kenapa sih kalau lo udah tahu ini waktunya lo PMS, kenapa lo nggak bisa kayak lebih,
Prepare?
iya lebih bisa kontrol lah gitu emosi lo, jangan marah-marah kayak gini. Dan gue bilang ke dia kalau lo nggak bisa handling PMS gue, lo pacaran aja sama cowok. Kelar semuanya.
Realistically,
Iya dong.
bener.
Karena kelar semuanya gitu. Karena nggak bisa lo mau ketemu cewek siapapun,
Yes.
akan ada PMS ya gitu. Mungkin akan beda-beda ya. Tapi ya udah, itulah yang harus kalian hadapi. Mohon maaf untuk
Yeah.
straight guys.
But I mean, it's so good for your partners that you guys have this monthly and you know the dates. Like for me, it varies. You know,
Me too.
Enggak setiap
Yeah, not every month.
Cycle, yeah.
Sometimes I will get it in like in 2 months, and then I'll
Use the app.
no,
don't?
I don't. Yeah,
I use app. I use the iPhone.
Yeah.
iPhone kan ada app
Tracker.
juga.
Yeah.
Tracker. Jadi itu membantu banget loh.
Yeah.
yeah. But I
You
just
know where
because I
you're
felt like my body, and I think it's in the family, and my mom's family is like that. We get it quite late. I got it when I got my first period when I was 16 going to 17.
Wow.
And then they're all like that. It's always jumping every month. That's why like at first I thought that it's going to be very hard for me to have a baby because
You have
of
3.
that. Yeah, you know, alhamdulillah puji Tuhan,
now.
but yeah, no, that's it. Factory's closed, baby. Because you don't want me to see me when I'm in pregnancy mode. No, that's like PMS times 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that story. The first time that you get your period, itu kayak apa rasanya?
It was horrible. Well, first, I think I felt left out because my sister, and God bless her, I think she's just like normal like you guys. She got it when she was like 13, 14, right? I think that's like a normal age. I got it when I was like 16, 17. I have to see my friends. They're already blossomed. They've grown their boobs and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like so fat bored. I mean, I guess, okay.
Waiting.
Yeah,
Until now, I'm still waiting.
I'm waiting too.
No.
I'm waiting for you.
Now after 3
temporary.
kids, it's like a papaya. So I mean, that's for another story. But yeah, at that moment I felt left out. And then when it happened, I was so, yes, I'm anxious about it, but I was really eager to, felt my first. I want to be a part of the gang, right?
Right.
And I felt like once you have a period, you're a true form of a woman.
Yeah.
That's not the case because, there was some drama happened during that specific time, and I didn't know. I was like, "What is this rushing?" And I was like, driving. What is this? And I was like, everything is already out in the wild, and whatnot, right? And the first day is just it was bad.
The feeling of kayak lo basah gitu loh.
Yeah, and it's sticky
all the time.
It's sticky, and I'm
Yep.
like,
Yep.
like I want to cry,
Yes.
And yeah. And then after that, I found out I was like, okay, every month I have to be ready. And then I was like, what's happening to me because it doesn't come every month. So I went to a doctor with my mom. They want to inject some what do you call that? Like hormone
Shots
therapy.
or hormone therapy.
But then the doctor told us that you will have changes. It's acne. You'll have more acne or you'll gain weight and whatnot. But they did an assessment to me. They did an assessment. They're like, you're actually okay, because your mom and my grandma and all my
Genetics,
aunts went.
Yeah. Oh.
So then we just kind of left that out.
I see.
But yeah, too bad for my husband. I would never know the dates of every month, right? He just have to wait. It's like a mysterious box for you. Which
But
month
it's
will
not
Carol
every
have
month,
it?
so he gets a month off in some cases.
My moody just sticks there, PMS or not. It's a part of my
character.
DNA. Exactly.
That's
It's
character,
there.
okay. Nah, pengen tahu dari KB, karena lo dapet waktu masih
Yeah, I was
sangat
really young.
young.
So complete opposite to you. I got it when I was 10 going on 11.
10.
I was really young.
Okay.
I was a little kid.
What was that experience like for you?
So I was actually in Australia at the time, and I was out to lunch with friend's family. And so my parents were not present. And I felt this discomfort in my stomach and during lunch. And so I thought, really weird cramps, a very unfamiliar feeling. So I went to the toilet because I thought it was something with my stomach. And then it was there. It was like blood. And I was like, I think I sat there for a solid 5 minutes trying to take in what just happened.
Yeah.
I've obviously heard about it before, but I was like, aren't you meant to get this when you're like 13, teenager? I was like, I'm 10. And then I think because I took so long, my best friend came to the bathroom. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, and it's just like, yeah, safe space there. I was like, look, blood. And she's like, oh my God, you got your period. I'm like, I know. What do we do? And she rushed to call her mom, and luckily she like helped me. And then, yeah, then after I talked to my mom, and she was just, very supportive. But
10.
10.
Wow.
So when I was in high school, when I was about 14, I got really, really bad cramps to the point where I would have to be in bed. I couldn't even get up.
Yeah.
The cramps were so bad for like a solid 2 years. So every first day of like my period, I would have to miss school because there's just no way I could like be on my feet. And I went to a doctor and got it assessed, and they said, it's just normal hormonal changes because you got it so early. The hormones are just trying to familiarize itself with your body. I was like, okay. But as I got older, the cramps reduced. I mean, it's still there. I feel like period cramps just, they don't go away.
No. Yeah.
But it's been much better over the years. I do realize that it also depends on where I am geographically.
Really?
When I'm
No, that's an excuse.
Itu magnetic pole atau apa?
I think, I don't know, it's just,
my
theory is the air.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Stress factor.
Maybe stress factor too, because when I'm away in like either the States or Australia, I don't even know when my period is coming. Even the symptoms of mood swings and
Is it the state of
cravings
mind though? Maybe
are
because
also
you're
some-
happier or
Maybe I think it's a bit of everything. Maybe it's those factors, stress levels, environmental factors. But yeah, when I'm back here, it's like I feel it. I can feel it a mile away, and my body just gets pretty warm. So it's so funny because my mom and I, we like to do sleepovers, and she still does this thing where she would like just tap me in the morning. She's like, your body's warm. I'm like, yeah, I know my period's coming 2 days. So that's one thing that I also experienced. Yeah.
that's a new
By the
So,
way,
yeah.
speaking of cramps, I wanna say to those doctors who have told me that my cramps are gonna get better after I give birth, complete lie. Okay.
Noted.
Because during teenage time itu memang kramnya tuh kerasa banget gitu. Before I was diagnosed with the autoimmune disorder gitu, kramnya tuh udah kerasa banget, and my periods are very long. Like I can get my period for like waktu dulu tuh sampai bisa 14 hari.
Wow.
Dulu 14 hari. 14
2
hari banyak banget. Then now I'm on to like 7. Now,
7
but
days.
but the
Yeah.
cramps
7
were
days
really,
okay
really
lah.
intense. And my doctors were like, "Hey, but you're very healthy. It's very regular. Nothing is needed. You just," this I remember very much because I was single for 8 to 9 years and I would go to my routine every year checkup, right? I was like, "So do we have a potential father of a potential baby?" And I was like, "No." So yeah, then you gotta find one because it's gonna get better only, it's a myth, right? Only if you give birth, because they say it's gonna stretch the uterus and then it's not gonna be as crap anymore. And I was like, and then I had my first period after giving birth. Still is bad.
Ini dokternya perempuan atau laki?
Laki.
You don't know.
No uterus, no opinion.
There is no opinion. Oke, tapi kita tahu kalau gini loh, ketika kita dapet mens gitu ya, kita udah tahu, ini akhirnya terjadi pada kami masing-masing gitu. Tapi kan butuh waktu ya untuk kita bisa benar-benar handling itu ya. Kayak gimana kita pakai padsnya lah gitu. Ketahui badan kita seperti apa gitu. Mungkin sekarang aku ke Marissa pengen tahu, how long did it take for you to like get it under control? At least under control.
Under control tuh dalam arti apa tuh?
Mengetahui
Syaz?
badan kita, mengetahui kayak caranya gimana. Karena kan waktu pertama kali kita dapet tuh pasti bingung kan?
Yeah.
Aku lucunya gak bingung, Syaz. Jadi aku ingat mungkin waktu itu aku umur 15 ya. Karena aku selama ini juga udah ngelihat ibu, oh ya ibu mens, oh ya ibu pakai Softex gitu. Oh ya, jadi ketika itu terjadi tuh nggak ada kebingungan, nggak ada.
Kayak langsung bisa gitu.
Iya.
Nggak ada kayak bocor-bocor gitu.
Ya, ada. Aku ingat
Iya.
banget ya
Aku
ampun.
bocor
Itu waktu
sering.
SMA. Hari Senin kan kita pakai putih-putih ya, Bo.
Nah itu kasihan kan
Iya
kita
kan?
tuh.
Pas udah selesai mau udah selesai sekolah kan kita biasanya berdiri. Iya. Ada merah di rok putih Eike. Tapi lucunya ya, aku saat itu nggak merasa malu meskipun pada saat itu aku sekolah tuh ada siswa
Laki-laki.
cowok, ada siswa cewek. Karena aku merasa bahwa ini kan alami aja ya, kenapa gua harus malu gitu.
Nah.
Iya, jadi benar-benar nggak
Sikap.
ada. It's not even a sikap. It just felt like, ini
Ya,
natural.
meh.
Ya udah gitu. Lo mau lihat, ya I know it's happening to me, it's natural. Dan gak ada juga cowok-cowok yang kayak pak gitu. Thankfully ya.
Wow, very mature.
They were nice, I think. They were nice, ya.
Kalau buat gue sih agak lama ya soalnya kayak bukan agak lama ya. Again gue juga kayak agak tidak teratur tuh pas awal-awal. Jadi bukan awal-awal sih sampai sekarang juga nggak teratur. Jadi suka bingung, suka miss, suka kayak ya butuh waktu cukup lama lah buat gue bener-bener tahu badan gue dan lucunya gue baru bener-bener tahu tentang follicular
The
phase.
4 phases.
4 phases.
So,
Ada follicular phase.
menstrual, follicular, ovulation,
And
luteal.
luteal.
Ya.
Nah, gue baru tahu itu semua tuh 4 phase itu dan ovulation juga of course. Ketika gue umur 30 tahun, ketika gue mau hamil. Jadi there's this book that I'm gonna show you.
Is it Alyssa Vitti?
No,
No.
it's Tony Welshler, Taking Charge of Your Fertility. Dan gue baca ini religiously saat itu karena gue pengen tahu gimana sih tubuh perempuan sebenarnya ketika kita menghadapi ini semua sebagai satu cycle gitu. Karena ternyata semua kesehatan kita bisa dilihat dari cycle kita.
That's right.
Ya kan, dan semua hal tuh sebenarnya kita tuh harusnya tahu gitu. Jadi dari si vaginal discharge kita, harusnya kita tahu kita tuh ada di fase apa gitu. Jadi mungkin ini gue kasih tahu ke Kay juga, ketika kita punya vaginal discharge setiap hari itu kan ada ya. Jadi kita bisa tahu kita lagi ada di mana. Ketika kita udah mulai kayak thick banget atau nggak ada, itu berarti udah luteal, udah mau mens gitu. Dan kalau lagi kayak egg white itu ovulation gitu. Of course kayak ini akhirnya gue tahu ketika gue udah gede banget, udah tua gitu. Padahal mungkin lebih baik kita tahu pas awal-awal. Jadi kita tahu betul badan kita tuh lagi ngomong apa sih sama kita gitu kan.
Aku tuh baru belajar dari kamu loh.
I was gonna
Serius.
say.
Same.
Yes.
Jadi aku selama ini gak aware, so thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Thank you for the book ini,
Yeah,
karena
definitely.
buku ini emang membantu banget dan akhirnya kita bisa dealing dengan PMS kita kan.
I don't
Tapi
want to deal with it.
I just want goals.
your husband needs to deal with your PMS. Nah, pengen tahu juga nih, kita sekarang dealingnya seperti apa? Karena now we know our body, bisa dibilang begitu ya. Kita tahu lah gitu. Kita udah usia 30-an ke atas. Belum Anda? Cuma paling enggak kita tahu kita sekarang lagi ada di mana gitu. How do you deal with this? Kayak all the hormonal naik turun, ups and downs and everything. You.
Oh, me. How do I deal with it? I just tell my husband deal with it.
How do you deal with it though? Or
I
it
think
just pass by?
I try to make myself in a comfortable space when that happens, and it's just sort of dropping everything and prioritizing me. If I feel like I want to take a long bath, then I will. If I want to watch 3 Hallmark movies back to back, then I will. And doing that, listening to my body and understanding what it needs right now helps me feel better. Like, if I don't feel like working out on my first day of period, I'm not going to work out. If I just want to be a couch potato because my body just doesn't feel like it, then I will. Because I know if I push my body to do what it doesn't want to do at that moment, then I'll just feel worse emotionally. And physically, I'm just like, I really am just exhausted. So it's just prioritizing myself and really, really listening to what your body needs. Because sometimes we tend to let that just pass through, right? It's like, nah, I'm fine.
But that's really interesting though, because kayak buku yang Ines baca itu kan itu sebenarnya purpose-nya specifically untuk fertility ya. There are other similar books that actually tells you from an emotional perspective, like a like more of a holistic emotional perspective, and for the perspective of just getting to know these phases and what you need during these phases. Gue juga baru nemu hal-hal ini tuh setelah gue menyadari bahwa ternyata gue tuh nggak tahu banyak ya tentang what's happening gitu. I've always been like, I get really bad PMS, and the doctors just don't know what to do because it's just apparently normal gitu. Tapi ternyata sebenarnya katanya tuh when you have like really bad PMS itu tuh sebenarnya nggak normal. And a lot of books holistically really share that it is the mental space that the woman was never given the knowledge and the means to accept and understand their body, mind, and soul during the 28-day cycle gitu. Jadi kayak what Karina is doing is instinctually itu ternyata memang udah bener kan. Imagine if you knew that during this particular thing atau during every step of the cycle tuh ternyata kita bisa ada makan makanan tertentu yang bisa kita makan untuk bantu kita untuk feel better gitu. Ada exercise tertentu. Kayak ada coklat for specific times gitu loh. Kayak more of something during a specific time supaya you make yourself feel better gitu. But I read one of these, this particular book was powerful because it talks about how when women do not know or are ignorant about these things, kita selalu tuh, because we grew up thinking that it's dirty, it's
very sacred actually.
It's very, itu. This language was not given to me. It was not spoken with me. I didn't grow up with that.
Ditto.
Yeah, right? Jadi kayak it's so easy to blame the menstrual cycle when it comes to women. And this blame game apparently is generationally itu jadi trauma yang numpuk gitu loh. So
emang ada ini ya, kayaknya aku mungkin gak aware aja kali ya. And makanya berterima kasih banget kita hari ini bisa ngomongin ini. Emang mens itu dianggap apa sih? Maksudnya aku terkejut loh. Kayak ngomong bahwa ternyata itu dianggap kotor. Padahal selama ini aku nganggapnya kayak enggak sih, itu adalah bagian dari kealamian seorang perempuan
I
saja.
think some religions are kayak kita nggak boleh masuk ke temple, kita nggak boleh kayak melakukan banyak hal.
Banyak juga religion yang sekarang merubah narasinya gitu. Karena sebenarnya it's also a good thing. But going back to what KB is doing gitu, it's really actually instinctual what she's doing. What a lot of people now, it's trending language called cycle syncing. Have you ever
Itu cycle syncing?
Yeah, have you ever heard of cycle syncing?
Belum.
Is being really aware of what you consume, what you do during each phase of the each phase of the of the moon for us gitu kan. Kalau kita kan seasons gitu kan.
Iya, bulan.
And it's really daunted to me that setelah gue baca buku itu, gue memang lebih bisa menerima ternyata kalau bahwa PMS tuh katanya kalau lo sakit berarti there's something that you're denying. Kalau lo cepet marah berarti there's something that you are not that during the other phases lo pendem gitu loh. Jadi memang kayak it heightens.
That makes
Jadi
sense.
keluarnya tuh during the ini gitu. Jadi kayak It's really interesting. I've been trying to starting with exercise and some starting with nutrition gitu kan, kayak listening to your body gitu. Tapi itu sangat menarik loh bahwa ternyata ada researchnya gitu loh.
Dan
Go ahead. Ibu moderator.
Dan gue juga lagi mempelajari menstrual cycle sebenarnya dari sisi spiritual. Dan ini menarik banget gitu, dimana memang kita tuh sangat erat sebenarnya hubungannya sama koneksinya sama tanah, sama alam gitu. Dan banyak banget perempuan kehilangan koneksi ini karena kita terlalu modern dan kita terlalu sering membuang darah kita tuh tanpa pelepasan gitu, tanpa melepaskan kayak itu emotional baggage. Sebenarnya itu keluar dari kita karena kita harus melepaskan beberapa emosi yang pent up sebelumnya gitu, seperti trauma dan lain-lain. Jadi banyak hal yang sebenarnya sangat terikat secara spiritual kita dan darah kita, tapi let's just keep it very apa ya, di sini kita logical dulu karena kalau spiritual nanti kita akan cari tahu lebih jauh dari praktisinya mungkin gitu ya. Tadi kayak mau ngomong apa, silakan.
No, I was just saying that I completely agree with you, Kai, because like again, this is something that's very different with me and you, KB, because during my PMS, I know that I will get emotional. So I go to the gym. Like I kind of push myself rather than listening to my body, because I know after I work out, I will feel better. Like there are some like these, you know, hormones and endorphins that needs to go out, because if I keep it intact in me, I will become the monster that you don't want to meet, right? And I'm not only living with my husband, I have, you know, my kids, I have other people that lives with me. When I usually is those people, I can't really be professional, especially in a workspace. I try to contain myself for a couple of hours, but you know, when you get home, that's when I like to get loose. And you know, during those PMS mode, it's just the loose is, it's out there. You know, nobody can contain it. Hence, that's why I always take my time to go work out. I eat more of the, you know, the healthier side, more of the greens and proteins and whatnot, right? No processed food during the PMS time, because I know it helps me feel better, but I still have my crave of gold. I'm not saying it's not. It will always be there. Whatever craves is still gonna be there, and it will be heightened. Right?
Itu masih
Yes.
paling luar di luar
I'm still gonna be stick to that. But I did meet with my confusion with the pads, by the way. I know this is how simple it is. When first time, like this first couple of years, I'm like, do I like it without the wings, or I like it non-wings? I think that's a big thing. By the way, I'm 40, never tried tampons before. I just don't know how to kind of maneuver it.
Uncomfortable.
Oh yeah?
The big sis.
You've never tried?
We're so Gen.
Ini loh.
What about menstrual cup?
I've never tried.
Menstrual cup. Shanas. Boro-boro menstrual cup.
Yeah.
Orang tampon aja gak bisa. I tried, sayang. I remember this 2016. Waktu itu ada. She remembers it to the T. Iya, 2016. Waktu itu aku lagi gak ada di Jakarta. I was like doing some vacation trip. Terus ada salah satu temen cewekku yang memang dia pakai tampon. Terus aku penasaran kan. Ini kayaknya tampon lucu ya, gimana cara pakainya gitu kan. Terus ya udah, nanti kamu jongkok terus kamu masukin aja twing gitu kan.
Itu pakai aplikator atau tanpa aplikator?
Ini ada 2 kan. Nah waktu itu yang aku punya itu yang gak ada aplikatornya.
Gue gak bisa kalau tanpa.
Itu aku kayak nyoba kan. Tok, tok, tok. Aku gak masuk-masuk.
It's like you're a JJ. It's like
Iya.
the muscles.
Bener kayak.
Jadi it's in your mind.
Maybe you're fighting it.
Enggak. Jadi aku tuh kayak bener-bener, ayo cepet masuk. Gak masuk-masuk. Jadi sejak itu, udahlah emang mungkin bukan buat gue gitu.
Tapi kalau buat gue menstrual cup dan tampon membuat gue mengenal diri gue lebih jauh. Gitu.
Karena kamu jadi tahu tekstur.
Jadi tahu dan ketika gue baca buku ini dan waktu itu gue trying to get pregnant kan, gue jadi ya sangat terbiasa ya untuk colok mencolok itu karena saya harus tahu. Saya harus
menstrual
tahu.
cup. How do you? I mean, again, say
You
face.
pinch it, you pinch it, and you insert it.
It's like a cup.
It's like a cup, tapi rubbery,
Okay.
silikon rubber. Jadi masukin, ada yang ada tangkainya, ada yang nggak ada. Gue biasanya ada yang tangkainya, karena waktu itu gue ada yang gue pakai tangkainya. Jadi ternyata gue juga baru tahu cervix gue adalah cervix yang sangat tinggi. Jadi gue butuh yang panjang.
Okay.
Karena kalau enggak, itu gue pernah masuk dan stuck. Jadi trust me, you don't want this to happen to you. Karena gue kayak, dalam nama Yesus gimana caranya?
Wait, was that before or after you tried the one with the, kan lu sempet cerita sama gue kan
kasih
karena
tahu
waktu itu your nails broke.
Iya, my nails broke. That was because I was panicking. Sebenarnya the key is not to panic ya.
Yeah,
Dan
the key is not to panic.
Yeah, dan
Because you tense when you panic.
betul. Dan menstrual cup kan, ya itu ya, lo nggak bisa pakai kuku panjang, nggak bisa gitu. Jadi makanya
nggak bisa.
susah. Tapi
But
ini
it's sustainable.
it's sustainable. Dan akhirnya gue sekarang diperkenalkan kepada si recycle pad itu loh yang bisa kita pakai kain, pad kain gitu yang dicuci. Dan itu katanya ya menurut si guru spiritual ini adalah yang terbaik sebenarnya. Jadi kita tidak menahan apapun yang keluar dari kita gitu. Jadi ini juga sesuatu yang aku baru mencoba ya gitu. Jadi kita tidak
So
tahu
you wash it.
Wash it.
I wash it, okay.
Pakai kayak sejenis lerak gitu.
Okay.
Jadi sebenarnya
That I would try because it's something you wear, right?
Ya,
Okay.
cuma ditaruh aja. Jadi sebenarnya bentuknya kayak Clody, kayak pampers yang bisa dipakai berkali-kali. Pokoknya sebenarnya ya kita tidak mau menambah sampah ya, Ibu Miss
And that's actually what my mom always told me before. Even when I were wearing pads, she's always telling me like you have to clean it yourself because it's not nice for you to put it in the garbage. And
itu dia. Jadi memang dari yang gue diajarkan ini satu metode baru ya, dan gue juga baru tahu. Ketika kita yang membersihkan, kita kan juga ada doa di situ ya. Maksudnya kita juga tahu betul kalau itu keluar dari badan kita. Sedangkan perempuan zaman sekarang gitu banyak sekali yang menggunakan pads yang sekali pakai terus membuang begitu saja.
Aku.
Iya. Nah, ya nggak apa-apa. Maksudnya itu kan.
Tapi aku pengen belajar.
Iya, aku juga baru belajar ini kan. Jadi dengan proses pembersihan itu kita tahu betul kalau itu adalah badan keluar dari badan kita gitu.
That looks like a pad.
It has wings.
So wings or no wings, Carol?
No wings for me.
No wings for you.
I don't know, because when I work on everything, the wings part, got some blood in it, and when you wash it, it's kind of hard, kind of sticky.
Or
because my mom always.
Atau beli yang menstrual pants.
Oh iya, ada juga.
I do the diapers.
Babe,
I love the diapers.
Kalau the diaper, I know.
I'm sorry, I sleep. My husband thinks it's sexy. I love the diapers. Yeah, he's like, I love your diapers.
really?
Yeah. He was actually
look like what?
Max, wow.
So he went
a
on a
bikini.
grocery run,
Right.
and he knew I was having my period.
Not here though.
Here. So he comes back and he's like, babe, look, I got you period diapers. You want to try this? I'm like, okay.
I told you to clone him.
No, I'm serious. Like when I tried those,
Is it tight? Because you need it tight.
No, not at all.
It's really comfortable.
It's so comfortable.
Flexible, and it's like dan bisa dicuci juga kan.
Yes.
Ini ada di supermarket.
Yes.
Gue juga nggak tahu.
Yes.
Wah, ini supermarket gila ya.
Ini
gue yang
ada di
paling tua
supermarket.
di sini dan gue yang paling apa? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ini aku punya.
So there is a brand that actually sells those with airy dengan berbagai sanitary.
shorts.
Tapi kayak those diapers are really
The
good.
diapers are
Especially
great for sleeping.
For sleeping
Give me
or
the
the
link.
first 2 days.
Yes. I'll share you guys the links. Best thing ever. I only started last month as well, so that was my first time
because
trying.
this is still basic level. Your cuppy thingy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Baby steps.
Advanced level.
That's advanced.
That's advanced.
Yes.
Tapi guys, tadi kita ngomongin PMS, tapi gue belum menyentuh ini ya. Jadi sebenarnya PMS yang kita hadapi sebenarnya masih dalam golongan normal karena ada yang ekstrim sekali. Jadi ini dinamakan PMDD, Premenstrual Dysphoric Disorder. Apa itu PMDD? PMDD is a mood disorder and a severe form of PMS that is characterized by emotional, cognitive, and physical symptoms. Jadi ini memang kasus ekstrim dari PMS, di mana lucunya ada beberapa kasus di sini, di mana ada yang ngelit ke pencurian, jadi dia jadi suka mencuri ketika dia PMS.
Oh, jangan-jangan Winona Ryder dulu yang hotel itu
PMS
gara-gara
ya.
itu.
Yes.
Tapi yang memang ekstrimnya adalah sampai dengan bunuh diri, dan kita udah lihat ini begitu banyak terjadi di mana-mana gitu. Dan
Because of PMS?
because of PMS, because of the hormonal imbalance ya yang hadir di badan.
Unawareness that you're having. Kalau I mean, does it help if you were diagnosed untuk
I don't
lebih
know.
aware?
Mungkin ya, tapi memang ya intinya adalah kita harus mengenal diri kita banget ya. Kalau misalnya memang PMS kita sudah di luar batas yang sewajarnya, bisa kita bilang hanya marah-marah aja, I think masih wajar lah ya. Ketika kita sudah melakukan hal-hal yang memang di luar apa yang biasa kita lakukan, mungkin yang memang ada baiknya untuk konsultasi ke profesional, cari tahu apa yang terjadi sama kita, karena ini ternyata memang terjadi gitu. Dan perempuan memang harus hidup dengan hormon yang naik turun setiap saat gitu ya. Jadi jangan kira ini adalah hal mudah untuk kita. Kita harus benar-benar punya empati yang besar dan cari tahu badan kita, cari tahu siapa nih teman kita yang kita berteman setiap kali gitu ya, pengen tahu apa yang terjadi sama mereka juga gitu, dan membantu mereka ketika memang mereka melakukan sesuatu yang bukan mereka gitu kan. Karena
Berapa
kadang-kadang
persen itu perempuan di dunia yang punya kondisi PMD di Shanas? Kamu ada
Di
datanya?
sini kita tidak punya datanya ya, tapi you can look it up. Yang pasti PMS cukup banyak ya. PMS kan terjadi setiap saat. Tapi memang PMDD ini harus didiagnosa dan ya ada baiknya itu ya kalau tahu ada teman kita mungkin yang memang wah kayaknya dia membingungkan nih ya. Mungkin udah saatnya untuk konsultasi
Because
juga.
that person probably is not aware.
Betul. Nah, pertanyaannya adalah gimana sih cara kita menyupport para perempuan di sekeliling kita ketika memang dia lagi naik turun nih hormonnya dan mereka lagi menghadapi PMS. Gimana sih cara yang paling baik? Karena laki-laki clearly nggak tahu apa yang harus dia lakukan gitu. Karena sering banget kita dibilang kayak ya udah lo kontrol dong.
Gak
Gak
bisa.
bisa.
Sometimes crazy.
Nah.
Like you're crazy. Like that just multiply,
yeah.
man. The PMS.
It's for me, the trigger is, can you calm down?
Nah, kalau buat kalian pribadi, mungkin kayak satu act yang menurut lo suportif banget ketika lo lagi PMS apa? Kai?
Buy me chocolate ice cream.
Nice. What about you?
And hugs.
And hugs.
Hugs.
Yes.
Not gold? Are you sure not
Oh,
gold?
I don't go that far. Okay. I think she's a leprechaun in her previous life or something.
That's only my husband. That was only my husband.
So cute.
What about you, Marisa?
Ya, aku juga cukup ini sih. Biasanya aku ngasih tahu itu, Shanas, orang sekitar aja. Jadi misalnya aku lagi kram nih, biasanya pakai kompres air panas tuh, ya kan, botol. Sisanya ya udah terserah lu mau ngapain. Tapi biasanya my partner would just be like leaving me alone sih.
Yeah.
Ya kan, and that's really important to me karena aku tuh, that's why I have a cave woman, right? Woman cave. I have a woman cave. I like my solitude dan biasanya ya udah kalau misalnya gue lagi dalam this sort of state, I let my partner know, aku lagi PMS nih, jadi kalau misalnya gue nangis atau apa, it's okay, it's not your fault, you haven't done anything wrong, it's just me. And then he will just leave me alone with my stuff.
Like for me, what I would do for my sisters, I mean, not all my sisters try to like you and give us a warning. Sometimes there's no warning, right? So I always give my shoulder to lean on, you know, and you know, when sometimes all my girls or my girlfriends are not in the best mood, I just try to be there. And then if I'm not in the mood, then we'll see who has the better bad moods. And if it's her, then I will just try to hold myself in, you know, I'll cave in and you can have the day. But
Will you give me your gold? Though?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the gold gonna come
Will
in?
you give me
we can
some?
share. Sharing is caring, you know. But to my husband and my significant other, just listen to my demands, and you'll be okay, and you'll live.
Gold.
That's it.
And you'll live.
You will live. And the good thing about this is, I also have a cycle, and I'll be mad, I'll be crying, I'll be demanding, and after that, I'll be sweet to him
Aw.
when I get my demands.
Okay, gold.
Like that. And I only do that during my PMS. Yeah, I don't do that like on a regular day.
You're clingy during a PMS. It's like
Yes,
you
that's
want
why I
things-
guess he's like, okay, whatever she wants, I'll work my ass off for it. I'll only get like 3 days for that.
KB, how to
Yes.
support you when you're
How to
PMSing?
support me? I am like Marissa. I actually tell my husband that I'm going through PMS because I feel like I can still control it beyond the walls of the house.
Yeah.
When I'm at work, when I'm with my friends. But my poor husband, you know, when I get home, it's just like all hell let loose. So I do warn him that I may not be desirable for the next 48 hours. And that is because I am having my PMS. And he's very supportive. I am thankful for that. He always asks me, okay, what can I do to help? And so I'm like,
Tolong di cloning ya.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, well, can you like watch a Hallmark movie with me? And he hates Hallmark movies, but he still watches it with me anyway,
that's
with like a
cute.
bag of popcorn, and we just cuddle.
Please have a boy. Please have a baby boy.
And that's just enough for me. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
That's
go-to.
very supportive though.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
Very
he's
supportive.
great.
I know, husband, take notes. All y'all.
I'm sure.
Bener, karena ya, tapi
supportive.
semua cewek ternyata beda kan. Ada yang
Yes.
supportnya kasih makan gitu. Ada yang supportnya kayak kalau gue mirip Marisa sih, I need my time alone gitu. Jadi kalau Anda adalah orang terdekat saya, mungkin kayak bisa kasih buku gitu ya, habis itu cabut.
Yeah.
Tinggalin gitu, biarkan saya
your act of
bersama dengan
service.
biarkan saya bersama dengan buku-buku saya dan sendirian. Karena sejak gue sendiri, I feel better sih about my PMS ya. Gue nggak pernah meledak-ledak, gue nggak pernah ngerasa gue sampai overwhelmed, sampai nangis gitu. Ya nangis kalau nonton sesuatu gitu atau baca buku gitu. Bukan desperate ya, bukan desperate gitu. Dulu tuh kayak gue lebih sering desperate banget, gue harus ngapain gitu, kayak pressure-nya banyak kan. Sekarang ya mungkin juga makin tua ya, makin tahu gitu diri kita sendiri. Karena dulu tuh selalu gue merasa gue bukan menaruh ya, atau ini ya mungkin satu form dari gaslighting yang dilakukan, gue juga nggak tahu. Jadi gue dari dulu kayak guilty gitu. Kalau gue PMS tuh I feel guilty karena he made me feel guilty gitu. I'm so sorry that I burden this gitu, kayak lo kayaknya burden banget ya dengan PMS ini gitu. Dan kadang jadi apa ya, berantem gede banget gitu, berantem selalu gede banget karena PMSing. Terus dia selalu tahu, nah ini menarik, ini akan membawa gue ke poin berikutnya. Dia merasa kalau habis having sex, biasanya gue keluar menstrual, gue menstruasi. Jadi dia bilang ini tuh dilematis, lo lagi nyebelin banget tapi lo harus dihajar gitu. Kayak biar keluar, karena menurut dia kayak lo lagi gitu, gue lagi males sama lo, tapi gue tahu if I do this, kayak lo abis itu mens dan you will leave me alone gitu kan.
Dude, you enjoy it, bro.
Yeah, you did. Tapi ya itu membawa gue ke poin berikutnya, sex during PMS.
Okay.
Karena sering sekali, kalau dari gue sendiri ya, sering sekali ketika gue berpasangan, ketika luteal phase, dan itu kayaknya kadang-kadang kan gue telat lah 1-2 hari gitu ya, lagi kayak gitu. Tapi when you had sex, pasti mens gitu abis itu.
Yeah.
Iya gak sih?
Yes.
Kalau lo gimana?
So we have an inside joke between.
Do share.
How inside joke?
I know.
Inside joke.
Like 8 billion of people will listen to your inside jokes, but it's okay. Please do share.
So, you know, when you're in your luteal phase, you get horny and you do want to have sex more. And so we would always say like, oh, you know, you want, or he'd be like, you want me to plunge you? Or like, babe, you want to plunge tonight?
But that's so Max though. He needs to find a word for everything.
Yeah, or I'm like, when I'm really horny, I'm like, babe, can you plunge me tonight?
Yeah, you can take that word out of my dictionary now.
Plunge. Kalau aku ini shake the tree.
Shake the tree.
Pohon gitu ya, misalnya pohon ada buahnya,
Yeah.
biar buahnya turun.
I like
Jadi
that.
shake the tree.
Metaphors. For me, it's just direct, babe, need now. No, come on.
Yes.
No, because you know, kalau udah late tuh gue sama persis kayak gitu soalnya. And,
Yeah.
it's horny, but also there's a fire and rage that comes with it. Kayak ini belum datang nih, dan badannya nggak
same.
enak gitu, karena udah panas badannya.
Yeah, like,
gitu.
come out now.
And I think it's literally shaking the tree because it needs to be moved to come out gitu. Mungkin kali ya, gue nggak ngerti gimana. But the bad thing is he's not always there here in the city when I need it. So when he is, I use that opportunity.
But you have the next best thing kan? The next best thing.
What are we talking about right now?
The next best thing.
Yes.
The next best thing, right?
The toys.
Oh, yeah. But it's different.
Oh yeah?
It is different.
How different?
Because
Because it's not him.
yeah, and it's different.
Karena kan sebenarnya orgasm itu bikin uterus shaking kan, dan akhirnya dia runtuh.
Tapi tetap nggak sama.
Oh ya?
Tetap nggak sama.
Tapi kramnya nggak menurun. Karena biasanya benar kata Syaz tadi, kalau misalnya kita lagi moments, itu kan ada kram-kram tuh. Perempuan tuh butuh orgasme. Nah ketika udah orgasme, kramnya jadi agak hilang dikit gitu.
Yeah.
No.
I like how direct she is right now. Yeah.
No.
Ya karena I think it's literally the physical.
Oh, you need the love.
The physical bang on the door.
Maybe it's the
gitu.
oxytocin. Maybe.
I think it's the physical. You need to bang on the door kalau udah kayak gitu.
Kan kalau kayak kan physical touch nomor 1.
Nggak, ini karena untuk specifically for PMS ya, bukan buat yang lain.
Ya, oke. Nah, kita berarti kan agree banyak yang seks itu membantu gitu ketika kita PMS. Ada yang tidak tapi, saya penasaran nih sama ibu yang tidak. Silakan.
It just doesn't work for me. Yeah.
Jadi kamu gak ada horny, gak ada apa, kalau misalnya moments, gak ada apa-apa gitu.
I have my romance book.
A divine romance book. What
You
romance?
shake the tree by reading romance
I Shake
book.
the Tree by Edward Cullen and like Jacob Black. Probably, I don't know from.
Berondong ya.
I mean, I just don't know. No, I don't know. Like, I just cannot be touched by him.
Really?
I couldn't.
Jadi kamu ya
By him or
mencintai
any
diri aja
or any
sendiri.
person in a male form. I think it's just
Malah gak mau kamu ya?
no.
Oh, you don't want to
Kamu
get
cuma mau
touched.
bermain dengan imajinasimu
Mungkin
sendiri.
kalau Dracula gitu dari jauh, karena kan kayaknya kita
I
lihat
mean,
bisa.
that movie I haven't
Yeah.
watched yet.
Oh,
I mean,
you
yeah, but no, yeah. For me, it's just like you and Marissa. I think I like my solitude until to that point that I just can't be touched. But I like his act of service, like
Yeah.
Gold.
That is your number one love
ice
language
cream,
after all.
chocolates,
Yeah.
you know, gold, diamonds, investments, you know.
Chocolate covered
Yeah.
with gold.
That I mean, could start from that. Yes.
Have your extra
But yeah,
protein.
it's always act of service, right?
Okay.
But yeah, that would make my PMS better. But yeah, I can't be plunged by him in any form of way.
Okay, plunge.
Yeah. So I guess there are. Am I the only one in this world? Maybe, or maybe there are other people too.
Aku bisa relate sama kamu sih kayak tergantung lagi
Ya,
tiap
tergantung.
bulan
Ya.
biasanya beda-beda.
Benar-benar.
Ada yang wah horny banget nih. Terus akhirnya mencintai diri sendiri gitu. Ada kan? Atau ada yang oh lagi horny nih terus okay partner, can you come and help shake the tree? Atau
He would love this. I mean, I know that he loves you girls so much. Now he loves you even more. It's like Caroline, you're like hang out with them like 24/7. Learn something new every day. Maybe I'll try.
Iya, tapi I'm a bit of both sih. Kayak ya ada horninya, ada pengennya ngapa-ngapain. Tapi gue juga at the same time gue enek ya. Ngeliat, maksudnya kayak saat itu kayak no I hate you gitu. Tapi
Saya Pedro Pascal di sebelah
wow, dia mah mau PMS nggak PMS. Mari terus gitu ya.
Tadi mention Pedro Pascal.
I love you
Hannah
Pedro.
Suartono Pascal. Man.
But anyway ini baru dari 5 rahim yang ada di sini.
Yes.
Pastinya yang nonton juga di luar sana akan mungkin ada yang kisahnya mirip gitu ya, relate sama kita. Mungkin kalian juga punya symptoms-symptoms yang out of the box. Mungkin bisa share ke kita apa sih yang kalian suka dan kalian pengen banget gitu, cravings misalnya yang aneh-aneh, yang lucu-lucu bisa share ke kita karena kita pasti ada komen. Silahkan langsung atau reach out di Instagram kita juga bisa. But anyway, mudah-mudahan ini mencerahkan sedikit. Jadi kita makin tahu badan kita sendiri dan apa sih yang harus kita lakukan. Dan penting banget tadi ya tahu kalau fase-fase kita tuh ada di mana. Jadi kita tahu juga tuh diet apa yang membuat kita membaik atau tidak gitu. Karena gue sendiri sering banget PMS malah cravingsnya tuh kayak sesuatu yang salty yang bikin gue jadi bloated banget. Bloatednya tuh sampai kayak dan itu kadang-kadang kayak jadi menyesali. Tapi saya emosional jadi tapi kayak
And sometimes when you're in your menstruation, phase, your body is just you're bloated, you don't feel good.
Iya.
fat.
Yeah. Like you just eat only like what? Vegetables or like salad, but like I'm gaining weight. Like
I know.
God,
What
please,
is-
why?
Swollen and bleeding. You're supposed to feel that.
I know.
Yeah, well, but anyway, that's what makes us women.
That's right.
Be kind to your body.
Be kind to
Love
ourselves,
me.
please. Dan ya, mudah-mudahan ini memberikan banyak insights baru. Dan terima kasih banyak udah nonton. We'll see you again in another episode of Interview. Bye.
Late. I haven't got my gold yet, by the way. That's already been
Belum
3
ya?
cycles. Nope. Because I want the Antam one. Yes, I was like, the Antam
Tapi
one.
sekarang gak ada yang berani beli Antam.
Iya. Because of that
Katanya
piece.
dipalsuin.
Oh, kalau aku pakai app doang. Emang nggak ngaruh? Iya, maksudnya nggak. Kalau itu kalau yang fisik kan.
Yes.
Ya.
Don't forget to
Like, subscribe.
Comment.
And share.